Man, I should have went live on Twitch. That Twitch was dead anyway. I ain't tripping off Twitch like that. But it would have been nice. But I didn't see no audience growth. So I need to start advertising the Twitch. Maybe I'll do that first. See. Let's see. We'll do a little sound check real quick. Bank 'em. What's going on, cousin Kevin? My cousin, what's going on, Jihan? 30-something seconds. Let me see. Yes, I did get the alert. Yes. Deuce did wait for me to start doing my show to find something loud to do. Gotta love you. Shout out to TikTok and all these people on my TikTok. I literally got like 200 followers in 2 days off of one video. And it's from some old episode that I wasn't even tripping on. I just threw something up there. What's going on, Bone? What's going on, Brett Renee? And my TikTok going crazy off of one little goofy video. That just shows, man. You should be posting on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. And y'all know I used to hate TikTok. But that's part of what today's episode gonna be about, man. Let me see. Yep. Got past a minute. It's time to start using profanity. That was stupid. Pressing the button too fast. I fucked my whole rhythm up playing. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Fucking up. When y'all heard that bullshit, man, I just pressed the button twice. Fuck the little song up. That's gonna come through in the playback. That's gonna sound crazy. The whole rhythm, all that shit was off. Just timing fucked up. Dudes over here laughing at me and shit. Fuck it, nigga. Live podcasting. That's what happens when you do this shit live, my nigga. Problems. Can y'all niggas hear me? I think y'all can hear me. Shout out to all y'all in the YouTube comments and shit, but fucking up. But hey, man, anyway, today's episode, I faded the music out too fast. I should have been more patient. See, that's what happened when I be fucking up, my nigga. Like, my whole rhythm off. But anyway, my nigga, like I said, today's episode, nigga, hate don't make you real, my nigga. Like, I hate when a motherfucker be on some hating shit and they always lead they hating with, man, I'm just keeping it real, my nigga. I'm just let me just be 100. I don't really like blah blah blah. Or I don't really like such and such, nigga. I'm just keeping it real. I don't like whoop de whoop like that. That shit, that's some sucker shit. I hate that shit. Like the thought of this shit came from bitch ass what's that weak ass motherfucking comedian name? Aries Spears. Aries Spears just did an interview with Big Boy where he was talking about how he don't like Ice Cube as a rapper or an actor. And like he's known for who he hates on. Like Aries Spears is a bitch ass nigga in every sense of the word, my nigga. Like everything about Aries Spears is bitch made. Like he's literally known in the comedy world for getting his ass whooped by Zoe Williams. Like, you can express your opinion without fucking hating. Like he did a little bitch ass video on some old victimhood type shit. Like, why do I gotta be the poster child for hating? Oh, how come everybody who has an opinion is considered a hater? Because you could have expressed your opinion about who you like and left who you don't like out of that motherfucking opinion. Like it's very easy to say, I love East Coast rappers. East Coast rappers are my favorite, and shut the fuck up. Like shutting the fuck up is absolutely free, my nigga. I ain't never seen nobody get charged for shutting the fuck up. I've never seen a price tag on shutting the fuck up. I've never seen nobody get in trouble for shutting the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. It's easy, my nigga. Minding your motherfucking business is free. What's going on, Heavens from the Heavens World Podcast? You know, like that's the fucking thing. Like I hate a motherfucker who I know everybody you don't like, but I don't know nobody you do like. Like nigga, you can always express to me what you don't like, what you don't like to eat, what you don't fuck with, who you don't fuck with. Like, why do I always know who you don't fuck with? Why I don't ever know what you into? You know, like I hate motherfuckers like that. Like I hate a motherfucker that got a problem for every fucking solution. Like nigga, I know every motherfucker you into it with. Every motherfucker you don't like. Like you're the common denominator in all of this shit, my nigga. Like you ever meet a motherfucker that's always talking about they haters and I don't know why these motherfuckers don't fuck with me. I don't know why these people don't like me. Probably because you putting your mouth on them motherfuckers in a fucked up manner, my nigga. You know, like I tell y'all motherfuckers on this show, like multiple times, nigga. A lot of the people who you sitting there talking shit about, the person who you talking shit about them to, probably sneaking around and telling them. Like the reason I don't make it a habit of talking shit behind motherfuckers back is because in this 42 years I've been on this earth, a lot of times the motherfuckers who I'm sitting talking shit about end up finding out what the fuck I said. So now, if I got something to say about you, I'ma just say it directly to your motherfucking ass. Like I'm not finna let there be no type of filter. There's not gonna be no type of misconstrue of what the fuck I said playing the telephone game. I'm not telling Patty to tell Susie to tell Tom. I'ma just go tell Tom motherfucking ass. Because a lot of times when you talking shit behind a motherfucker back, sometimes you might not be saying nothing that's even too crazy. You might just be expressing something that you was displeased with minorly. But after 3 or 4 motherfuckers done put their little extra seasoning on the story, it's a whole nother story. So I'd rather just tell your motherfucking ass straight up, hey nigga, I ain't like your motherfucking potato salad. You know, because if I tell her I ain't like your potato salad, she gonna tell you, oh man, that nigga Dolemite said you had the worst potato salad he ever tasted. And he threw up. And that shit put him in the hospital. I don't want you putting dubs on my story. I'd rather just tell the motherfucker directly so we ain't even gotta deal with the bullshit. But at the same time, I just don't make it a habit of speaking negatively on motherfuckers, especially to other motherfuckers. If I got a problem with you or something you did or something you said or something about how you are or who you are, nigga, I'm gonna call you and tell you, or I'm gonna come up to you in person and tell you. Cause niggas who know me personally know, nigga, I'm with that pull up game. Nigga, I like telling niggas shit in person. Fuck all that phone shit, nigga. Like if you got something to deal with, we gonna deal with that shit in person in the moment, nigga. We gonna get down where we get mad at. But all that old, oh nigga, let me go ahead and tell Uncle Bob that I don't like Maury. You know, let me tell this nigga that I don't like this nigga. Let me tell Josh that I don't like Jacob. Man, fuck all that shit. Because it's always gonna be some extra shit put on it. I don't even let that shit happen, my nigga. If I don't like you, I don't like you. 12 Kyle, the podcast billionaire up in this motherfucker. What's the dizzle? You know, but like I said, nigga, like I hate a motherfucker who we always know who you don't like. Like, you can like LeBron without hating Michael Jordan. You can like Kobe without hating Tracy McGrady, my nigga. Like, it's so easy to just express what you like and leave what you don't like out of the fucking conversation, my nigga. You know, I say this shit a lot about coons. Like niggas who like white girls. Like you can like white girls without shitting on black girls. Nigga, there's no necessity for you to explain how fucked up black women are when you expressing why you like bitches with the hair of a German shepherd, my nigga. Like you can easily just say, hey man, I just like white girls, my nigga. I like clammy skin, my nigga. I like bitches who kiss dogs in the mouth. You can just say that. You can leave black women out of that shit, my nigga. Like leave black women out of your motherfucking conversation, my nigga. Like if that's what you into, be into that. But you don't gotta speak on black women, my nigga. You know, cause that's all I really fuck with. I only really like black women, my nigga. But you know, all the other women in the world, they cool and shit. Just not my flavor. I like black women. Period, my nigga. Like I don't shit on nobody about it. It's just I got my motherfucking preference, nigga. I love women that look like what the fuck I came from. And it is what it is. And what you say, Heaven's Word, LMAO, yeah, leave us out. Mayonnaise conversations, exactly. You know, and that's the fucking thing. Like, I'm not with that. Oh, I like A, so I hate B. I ain't with that shit. Like, I can't stand that. You know, like that Aries Spears shit, and then like again, Like, and this is something that I was also gonna talk about on today's episode, like, cause I had two topics in mind, but the Aries Spears shit was more current. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna talk about that. But like, stand on your motherfucking square. If you said the shit, stand on that shit, nigga. Don't be a bitch about it, nigga. Don't play victim. You said the shit. Whatever the fuck the backlash about what you said is, nigga, accept responsibility for that shit. Nigga, take accountability, bitch ass nigga. If you said it, you said it. Nigga, that's how I feel. I don't fuck with this. Nigga, don't be like, why is everybody piling up on me? Cause you pussy. That's why. Nigga, stand on that shit. Nigga, if that's how you feel, nigga, that's how you feel. But all that victimhood, nah, bitch ass nigga. Be accountable for what the fuck you said, my nigga. Stand on that backlash that you get. Nigga's a bitch. But what you say, I've never wanted anything but a sister. Pretty much, my nigga. Like, but like I said, nigga, I don't never play victim, because, like I was talking about like the show that we did in Rancho recently. It was a lot of motherfuckers that was unhappy with the order that I put them in that show. It was a lot of motherfuckers, like even the headliner, like I said, nigga, shout out Pookie effing Rude. Like he didn't even perform. Like, nigga, what I probably should have did was I probably should have put him on stage when he first walked into the venue because we had a full crowd. But, my thinking was because he's the headliner, people will probably wait for him to perform. So I'll let him perform at the end. That was how I thought about it. Niggas end up leaving. So by the time it was his turn to perform, wasn't nobody there. Oopsie. So I could tell in his face that he was visibly displeased. And like I told him, my nigga, like, blame me. That's my fault. Like, I probably should have put you on. That was my bad, my nigga. I don't run shows. So it's not really something that I'm good at. I don't have a big understanding of it. So that was my mistake. And he like, oh, no hard feelings. I'm not tripping. But like I told him, and like I tell everybody, like, nigga, if I make a mistake, I made that motherfucker. However you feel about it, deal with it. Like, and again, it's not on no super tough guy shit. It's just genuinely on some, I could live in the mistakes that I make because I'm a human. Like, as a human that makes mistakes, if I make a mistake, I deal with whatever the consequences of those mistakes are, my nigga. Like, there's motherfuckers who might not like me for particular reasons, and it is what it is. You entitled to that. I wasn't here to be liked. I'm just here to be motherfucking respected. So everybody who called me and DM me after, it wasn't a whole lot of people, but it was a couple motherfuckers hit my DM the next morning after the show, like, hey man, what happened? We got pulled off the stage, or hey man, what happened here? We should have went earlier, we should have been put in this place. And I was like, shit, nigga, I made the decisions that I felt was the right decisions at the time. It is what it is. Certain niggas I apologize to. Other niggas, I just was like, it was what it was, my nigga. You got booed off the stage. It happens. But whatever it is, nigga, I stand on what the fuck I say. There's nothing that I'ma say about a nigga that when he comes to me about what I said about him, I'ma back up off it. Nigga, if I said that shit, I said that shit. I meant that shit. I don't make it a habit of saying shit that I don't mean. That's why a lot of times if I'm angry, if I'm in an emotionally heightened state, most people who know me know I'll be quiet. Like, I get quiet when I get pissed off. I get quiet when I'm in a fucked up mood. I get quiet when I'm disappointed because I don't want to say something that I'm not going to be able to take back. I don't want to say something that I know I'm speaking out of my emotions and I'm not speaking logically. So sometimes I just be like, all right, nigga, let me just gather myself. Like, the women who I've been in relationships with, like, I say that shit all the time. Like, I might not tell you how I'm feeling in the moment, but I'll let you know that we'll talk about this later. Oh man, what's wrong, Anthony? You got a crazy look on your face. You okay? Nah, not really, but we'll talk about it later. Like, let me gather my thoughts because right now I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to express myself correctly. So I'm gonna have to like chill out and gather myself before I say something. What's going on, my nigga? Fat Beats? Hit that button for my nigga. King Germ, my mom. Who else? I think just King Germ, my mom. Shout out my mom and King Germ. What King Germ say? 12 cowboys, his ribs before they grip. That's fucked up, my nigga. That's wild. What y'all say in the comments? Okay, everybody just saying what's up to each other and shit. But like I said, dog, like if you in an emotionally heightened state, like I always tell y'all, it's nothing wrong with having emotions. It's nothing wrong with feeling emotions because we are humans, my nigga. Like I kind of want to dispel this stigma that men have that like men ain't supposed to be emotional. Like, no, men have just as many emotions as women, if not more. But the thing about the difference between a man and a woman is a man is supposed to be able to sit back and process his emotions and not move based on those emotions. Like that right there is not manly. Like a man that can't operate beyond how he feels in the moment is not manly. Like a man should be able to be, even though he's disappointed in a situation, he should still move with logic. Even though he's pissed off, he should still be able to move logically. Even though he's sad, even when he's enraged, like nigga, as a man, like you supposed to be able to process that shit and move accordingly. Like nigga, hitting people, that's that shit not manly, my nigga. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, nigga, just because the emotion is anger, don't make it no less emotional. Like just because, oh, I was mad and because like I was talking about this shit on the phone the other day to somebody, and I was like, for you to justify your emotions as a man as, oh, I was angry, so I threw hands. What if the motherfucker you threw hands at was a female? Does that make that justified because it was anger? If you hit a girl, no, it's bitch made either way. Because like I tell motherfuckers, like nigga, you just because a motherfucker throw hands don't make it manly. Cause nigga, I see women fight all the time. Nigga, in 2025, women fight way more than men do. Women is out here squabbling the fuck up. Every fucking night coming out of the club, you see bitches fighting. Bitches always fighting. So you telling me that you squabbling up all the time, that shit don't make you manly because bitches squabble up all the time. The motherfucking ism in the building. My nigga maxed out for the motherfucking bankroll. What's the deal? What's going on, LaShonda? Like I be telling motherfuckers, like, nigga, just because you throwing hands, that's not, oh, nigga, I'm a man, nigga, I throw hands all the time. Shit, bitches throw hands all the time. Like I said in the last episode, my nigga, like, that shit don't make it no more manly because you fighting. I see bitches fight all the time, nigga. That shit don't make you no fucking super gangster, no super thug, nigga. Like I say, nigga, I'm always much more impressed with a man that can handle shit logically and control shit verbally. Like with the motherfucking ism, my nigga, it's a non-contact sport. My nigga, two gentlemen should be able to come together and settle any difference with a motherfucking conversation. Y'all niggas should be able to talk that shit out like motherfucking gentlemen. Gentle man. A real man should be gentle. Nigga, you have the ability to defend yourself physically, but all that old fisticuffs and shit, nah, my nigga, that shit not player, my nigga. I don't even fuck around with niggas like that. Like if a nigga feel like every time we have a disagreement, niggas gotta throw hands, nigga, you go over there with them broke ass niggas. That's broke nigga shit. Cause a broke nigga love to go to jail. A broke nigga love to have a black eye, busted up tooth, fucked up lip, and all that shit. Cause he ain't got shit to lose. He ain't got shit cracking. He ain't got no bitches on him or none of that shit. So he don't mind getting his face fucked up. He don't mind fucking his hands up. He don't mind getting dirty. He don't mind rolling around in the grass. Cause shit, nigga, ain't no bitches checking for me. I wasn't getting no pussy tonight, no way. So hell yeah, I'ma squabble up. Hell yeah, I can go to jail, nigga. I ain't got no rent to pay. I ain't got no mortgage to pay. I ain't got no bills to take care of. So hell yeah, nigga, I'll dust it up with some dusty motherfucker. I got too much to lose. I got too much fly shit going on, my nigga. Like, you not finna get me out of character. Like I said, nigga, I don't even operate around niggas who always gotta express their displeasure with shit. They always gotta tell you who they don't like, what they not into. Always got some fucking complaints or some shit. I hate a complaining ass nigga. Like you sound like an irritable ass bitch. The fuck you complaining for? I understand if something is happening and it's an inconvenience to you. By all means, you can express yourself. But I hate a negative ass motherfucker. Like negativity is just so unfly, my nigga. Like I done gone through some dark ass times, nigga. Even recently, like nigga, I done went through some bullshit. You know, and I tell y'all motherfuckers all the time, like nigga, when I come to deliver this motherfucking show, like I always want to have an upbeat spirit with this shit. You know, because I don't even want to project that bullshit onto my audience. Even when I'm going through some fucked up shit, like I still try to come in this motherfucker with my spirit upbeat because like I just believe in staying positive at all times, my nigga, even in the midst of negativity, my nigga. You know, like I always say, like nigga, even on the darkest days, nigga, when the clouds is covering everything, like the sun is always behind them motherfuckers. I'm just waiting for the cloud to get out the way. You know, I always know, like nigga, it can and will get better. So I'ma keep that shit in mind, nigga, so I could keep my spirits up, my nigga. Like, there's always gonna be a reason to smile, even when you going through some fuck shit. So I don't never marry my problems, my nigga. I got a solution for temporary problems, nigga, and it's never a permanent solution based on no goddamn temporary emotion. I just was thirsty. And what you say, Jahan, appreciate that. And people, please tell me if you need to process. We are human and don't deal with everything in the same timeline that way. So please step away if you need to. Yeah, nigga, I'm king walk the fuck away when I'm fucked up. Cause you know, nigga, like I say, like as a man, I process my emotions. You know, like I'm not an emotional dude, like just as a person, but even emotional people, like nigga, anybody can step back and count to 10. Like nigga, I have moments of literal rage, my nigga. Like that's kind of why like I don't play video games as much as I used to. Cause nigga, I used to be king controller breaker, my nigga. Boy, I would break a motherfucking joystick so fast. Like, nigga, I say this shit all the time. Like, nigga, my biggest ops as a kid was Vega and M Bison from Street Fighter 2, my nigga. When I tell you, nigga, Vega on Street Fighter 2 done had me slam so many motherfucking joysticks on the ground. When that nigga climbed that little fence and come down, that boy, whack 'em, shattering the motherfucking joystick, my nigga. That goddamn M Bison come through across the screen. Bam! Fuck this motherfucking game. This shit cheap, nigga. I'll be raging, my nigga. Like, nigga, my cousin Lil Mike, nigga, that nigga didn't watch me, nigga. We be playing motherfucking NBA 2K. Nigga, let me be losing by 2. Or let me be winning by 2 and you hit a 3-pointer at the motherfucking buzzer. Bam! Nigga, that motherfucking controller shattered, nigga. I done threw so much shit at the wall. Like, nigga, even when I got grown, I remember the homie Jason, nigga, we was playing Madden. Nigga, I must have, nigga, the game damn near over. Fourth quarter, my nigga. I throw a little slot receiver pass, my nigga. This motherfucker intercept that shit. When I tell you this motherfucker return that shit like 98 yards with a slow ass linebacker, nigga. And at the time, I was living with my girlfriend at that particular time, you know, a girlfriend before I was married. And I'm talking about nigga, she hear me cussing and screaming, and she like, Anthony, if you don't shut that shit up, oh nigga, I jumped the fuck up, slammed that joystick, and I walked past the motherfucking wall, nigga, and I elbowed the wall. Boom. Nigga, I left like a perfect elbow hole in the wall, nigga. That nigga thought I was finna go Ike Turner, my girlfriend, nigga. I went that motherfucking cussed her the fuck out. I ain't gonna front, nigga. I almost said her name. I almost cussed her motherfucking ass out. Cause nigga, mind you, I'm already pissed the fuck off because I was winning the whole motherfucking game. That's why I stopped playing Madden. Nigga, anybody know? Been Ready, the super producer. His cousin Jason, he'll tell you. He remember the exact moment I retired from playing Madden. Because Ben Ready's cousin Jason, nigga, me and that nigga done had some battles in Madden. And like I tell motherfuckers, everybody who knows me, nigga, I've been like this my whole life since I was a little kid. Like I've always been cool, calm. I always talk real slow. I always been shy. I always been a reserved kid. But when it come to motherfucking video games, my nigga, whole different nigga, dog. Like I turn into something, my nigga, because I'm competitive. Like I'm competitive to a motherfucking fault, nigga. I'm a sore winner and a sore loser. If I'm winning, I'm talking shit. If I'm losing, you don't want to say shit to me, my nigga, because trust me, I'm raging, my nigga. But let me go to these comments real quick. Britt said I actually needed to hear those words now. So thanks. Shout out, Britt. What's going on, my nigga Rod Uncensored? Niggas was clowning your name, my nigga. Niggas gonna have to have a conversation about that. What Bone say? LMAO, the amount of times the game was cheating should be studied. The game was to motherfucking cheat, nigga. Street Fighter 2 be motherfucking cheating. 12 Cal said I broke a joystick after losing a Madden game. I lost my cool first and last time, nigga. I lost my cool a million times playing Madden. My mom said you would think he was playing with real people. It was only a game. Wasn't only a game to me, my nigga. I ain't gonna bullshit you. Cause I'll be playing against the computer and you'll swear to God it was 3 niggas in there. Like, nigga, I used to be in that motherfucker turning up. I'm in the room by myself, nigga, turning the fuck up, throwing shit, nigga, having temper tantrums, nigga, tripping. But you know, like I said, dog, like even in those moments, like nigga, I learned a lot about myself, like my level of anger. Like I tell motherfuckers, like you don't want to see me like out of character because it's a whole different person. Like I'm not cool like this when I'm pissed the fuck off. But the thing is, like, it was always just video games because, like, I never was the type of kid that, you know, got calls from school like, Anthony, he's a hothead. You know, he's tripping. Nah, like, I was always cool. Like, interpersonal situations, I was always cool. I was cool with my friends. I was cool with girls. You know, like, even when people, like, trespassed against me, like, you know, disappointed me, did things that I didn't like, said things about me that I didn't like, said, like, I was always cool. You know, I beat a nigga ass, like, don't get it fucked up. A nigga didn't I could defend myself. Like, the only fight I lost was that one time talking shit about that nigga with that motherfucking that money he owed me, and he rolled up with his homeboys, and I thought they was gonna pack me the fuck out, nigga, so I had to take that L. But outside of that shit, nigga, I've always been pretty good defending myself, nigga. But at the same time, nigga, like I said, dog, like, nigga, them games, that shit brought the demon out of nigga. I be tripping. You know, cause like I said, my nigga, with that nigga motherfucking Jason, I elbowed that motherfucking wall so smooth. I was like, man, damn. Like, nigga, I ain't even know I was that strong, nigga. You know, I said the amount of walls I had to repair. Yeah, nigga, my mom probably lost her deposit a couple times. Nigga, just between my brothers fighting and me punching shit, playing video games, yeah, nigga, probably damn near every apartment complex we lived in, nigga, there had to be some repairs made to the motherfucking walls. Cause nigga, my brothers squabbling up, they gonna bust a hole in that wall fighting. And me playing that motherfucking video game, whether it's a door, closet door, or something like that, bye. Yeah, nigga. My anger would get the best of me. But you know, like later on in life, like, you know, I started to realize, and I remember talking to my cousin Max about that shit. Because, you know, when I was real little, me and Max would play video games against each other. But when we got older, Max wouldn't fuck with me because he was like, nigga, I guess we had that in common. Max was like, nah, because if I get pissed off, I'm gonna be tripping. So I don't play video games like that no more. And I was like, damn, maybe I should take that approach. Maybe I should chill on some of this shit. Cause nigga, I was having out of body experiences, my nigga. I remember when we first moved to San Bernardino, nigga, we had a game system and a TV set up in the garage, nigga. When I tell you I was playing some bullshit ass baseball game and I got so mad playing the baseball game, nigga, I slammed that motherfucking joystick until it was broke. Like, that's how mad I was, my nigga. I was so mad that the first time I slammed it, it didn't break. So I picked it up and slammed it again to make sure it broke. Like, that's how mad I was, my nigga. I was like, nigga, I'm tripping. I gotta stop doing this shit. Like, nigga, especially now, nigga, these joysticks $60, nigga. I can't be dropping $60 every time I get pissed off playing a punk ass video game. That's why I had to chill on that shit. But I say all that shit to say, like, nigga, you need to learn how to process your fucking emotions. Like, nigga, when it come to me nowadays, like, nigga, if I'm playing a game and let's say I feel myself getting to that point, I just turn the game off. Like, all right, let me go ahead and play some YouTube, let me watch some YouTube or something, cause nope. I know I'm finna start tripping. If I'm playing the game now and I feel myself getting there, nope, I'm finna start tripping. Same with like being Ready's cousin Jason, my nigga. We used to play Madden from like 2005 to 2009. Madden '09 was the last Madden that I bought full price with my own money. And I told him that shit. I was like, I'll never play this shit again. He thought I was bullshit. And I said, nigga, God, I ain't doing this shit. Fuck Madden. Because we was playing, I had the Dallas Cowboys, my nigga. When them niggas had I think Marion Barber was the tailback at the time. And I was beating his motherfucking ass, right? And again, same type of shit, my nigga. Like this nigga, just start mounting this little punk ass comeback. Cause I used to beat the shit out of Jason in that goddamn game. I used to fuck him up in Madden. But one day this nigga was like, I'm not gonna play you for a week. This nigga went to the lab. I don't know what this nigga did. I don't know if this nigga went to like Madden college or some shit. Cause this was before YouTube. I don't know if this nigga like went and bought some type of Madden books or some shit, but this motherfucker came back with a whole different strategy, my nigga. I don't know if this motherfucker called um Bill Belichick and got some fucking strategies or some shit, but this nigga Jason was on a whole different level, my nigga. So, the game is going. We doing our thing. Pause. Nigga, we get to the last play of the game, my nigga. And I do the little bullshit, little run. I'm just trying to run the clock out, nigga. This nigga made Marion Barber fumble. Pick that shit up to the house with it. Nigga, when I tell you, nigga, I must have just calmly took the motherfucking game out of the what's the name? Out of the Xbox. Put the game in the case gently, and I just broke that motherfucking half. Crack! And threw that bitch out the fucking window. Like, yep, won't be playing that again. That nigga called my phone like, hey man, what happened? We got disconnected. I said, no, we ain't get motherfucking disconnected. I turned that shit off, nigga. And nigga was like, oh man, what happened? I said, nigga, never again. I'm never playing this shit again, my nigga. He was like, oh man, and one thing I hate when I'm pissed off is a nigga laughing. And Jason used to be the world champion of laughing at me when I was pissed off. My sister too. I don't know if Bone's still in here, but Bone used to do that shit. Bone had that shit bad, my nigga. Like that shit is part of like what started me in comedy, my nigga. When I get pissed off, nigga, my sister, but she think that shit is the funniest shit in the world, my nigga. Bone always think I'm hilarious when I'm pissed the fuck off. When I get mad, nigga, anything I say, nigga, Ebony laugh. And she laugh hard as fuck when I be pissed off and going off and ranting out of anger. She love that shit. Like Jason, whoo, nigga. I'm telling him I ain't never playing this shit. This nigga, oh, nigga, I can tell, nigga. I see you turned that shit off, nigga. Oh, man, I hope your girl ain't there, nigga. You ain't finna whoop her ass. I thought you was finna beat her up. Get the fuck off my phone, Jason. I'll call you later. And it was like, nigga, I had to like genuinely like sit and meditate, nigga. Like, let me calm myself. Let me ease my nerves, my nigga. Like, let me go put on some Smokey Robinson or some shit. Cause I gotta calm myself down, my nigga. Like, my motherfucking heart was beating fast. Cause like I said, nigga, 99 times out of 100, my nigga, 99% of my life, I'm cool, I'm calm, like I'm good at processing. But nigga, when it come to them fucking video games, I'm a whole different nigga, dog. That nigga Jason, boy. And the cool thing about Jason is about 6'7", probably about 4. At the last time I ain't seen Jason in years, but at the time, Jason was probably about 6'7", about 450, maybe about 500 pounds. He a huge dude. And like I used to tell Jason, like, nigga, we gonna fight one day, my nigga. Like, we gonna genuinely squat. And he's sitting there laughing and shit. Cause like I said, nigga, I'm about 5'11", 6 feet with shoes, nigga. And I'm not no large dude. But I told him, I'm a swing on you one day, Jason, because you think it's a game. And he's sitting there laughing and shit. I'm like, all right, nigga, watch. You just gonna have to beat me up, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you straight up, you just gonna have to whoop my ass, cause I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I'm mad at the motherfucker. You sitting there laughing at me and shit. That shit not funny, my nigga. But like I say, my nigga, like even in those times, like I always, besides when I was throwing joysticks, I processed myself. Like I could compartmentalize. Like I never hit nobody. Like I never beat up my brothers because I was mad at the game. I never beat up my sister because I was mad at the game. I never fought none of my cousins or my homeboys. But them joysticks, find an outlet, to put a bow on that whole like 20-minute rant I just went on about throwing joysticks. Find a good outlet, podcasting, great outlet, therapy, good outlet, listening to some good music. Music is a great outlet. I like to listen to like Smokey Robinson, um, Frankie Beverly and Mays, Cool and the Gang, like Roy Ayers, Lonnie Liston Smith, like certain shit. When I'm pissed off, turn that shit on. They give me some headphones or something. Give me some good music, cause I'll be fucking tripping. Then Bones said my nephew was exactly like that. I'm sure Caden probably be tripping because that nigga good at Fortnite. Jihan said, nah, son broke headphones less than a week ago after I got him. I got him a heavy bag next week. Yeah, nigga, I used to fuck it. We had a heavy bag in the garage too. I beat the shit out that heavy bag fucking with that punk ass gang. And what KC said, what's going on, KC? She said the joys of growing up with boys. We had some holes in our walls too from our brothers fighting and playing games. Yep, that was us, nigga. We either me throwing joysticks or punching the wall, or my little brother squabbing. Nigga, we was putting holes in walls all up and down the motherfucker. What's going on, my nigga Ashy Boy Larry? Another nigga that done made me throw joysticks playing that punk ass Call of Duty. That nigga good at that shit. I was garbage at Call of Duty. That's why I stopped playing. Let me see. Let me go through these motherfucking comments. Calmly destructive. Hell yeah. What you say, Bone? Y'all don't even know nothing is funnier than you saying how you like them apples. I don't know. I forgot. But I know I used to be talking shit when I used to be mad, nigga. I used to be motherfucking having, like I said, it was an out of body experience, nigga. I don't even remember what the fuck I was saying. I just remember my sister would be laughing hard as fuck, and I'd be pissed the fuck off. I know that shit, nigga. I used to be mad than a motherfucker. And my sister be rolling because I be going the fuck off and she just be sitting there listening like she watching fucking Def Comedy Jam or Comic View, nigga. And I be fucking going the fuck off, pissed off, nigga. And it'll be anything. Cause like, nigga, me and Bone, we only 2 years apart. So like, nigga, we might be walking home from school. I might be mad at a fucking teacher or something. And nigga, I be going the fuck off and she just sitting there laughing hard as fuck on the walk home from school. Like, nigga, my sister, she 2 years younger than me. 12 Kyle. Bone is my little sister. I'm the oldest on my dad's side and on my mom's side. Like, I'm the oldest. So all my siblings is younger than me. But Bone in age is the closest. So Bone done heard me talk shit her whole life. It's been 40 years of me talking shit. Like, always. Whenever I got mad, nigga, like, that's how I process shit, my nigga. Like when I've been angry, I talk. Like I said, if I gotta throw hands, I throw them. Like it is what it is. Nigga done squabbled it up if I had to, but a lot of times when I get mad, I process my shit verbally. Like, again, that's why when I get pissed off in relationships, I don't talk because I know how I could get. Like I know what I could say. Like I tell motherfuckers all the time, like the fucked up thing about anger is not always something that people use or that makes people say things that they don't mean. A lot of times all anger does is strip away that filter that you have for other people's feelings. Like what anger does to you and how you communicate with people is it strips away your inhibitions the same way that liquor does. You know, when people blame shit on liquor, it's not that liquor makes you do something out of character. It's that liquor strips away the inhibitions that you have. It strips away that filter that you have for other people's feelings or how other people feel about you. So that's why you did what you did and said what you said, not because you didn't mean it, but because when you was in your anger, you didn't give a fuck how they felt. So you said what you meant. You just didn't give a fuck how they felt. Like when you're not angry, you care how people feel. So you speak to them a certain way. You don't say certain things. You won't express certain thoughts. But when you pissed off at their ass, you don't give a fuck how they feel. You know, that's why I tell motherfuckers, like, I don't give people excuses of anger or drunkenness when they say or do certain shit, because all that liquor and anger did was strip away your inhibitions. You meant what the fuck you said. You know, you just didn't mean for me to feel the way that I felt about it, because if you were sober, you wouldn't have said that, or you wouldn't have said what you said like that, or you wouldn't have did what you did. But because you was drunk or angry, you didn't give a fuck. You know, so like when it comes to me, when I'm angry, I shut the fuck up. Cause I be knowing, nigga, like everything that I feel negative about you will fall out. Bitch, you nigga, you did. And you know, even if I might feel a certain way, you know, even if there's certain things that I notice, again, like with what I'm talking about in today's episode, everything is not to be said. You know, everything is not to be expressed. If you don't like something or if you ain't feeling something, if I don't like you, I just won't be around you. Like if I dislike you enough to feel like I shouldn't fuck with you, I won't fuck with you. You know, that's another reason, like I tell motherfuckers, like the value of open communication, the value of being honest with yourself and other people. Like, it's not that I'm gonna say something about, oh, I should have never fucked with you in the first place. No, because if I felt like that, I would have never fucked with you in the first place. But there might be something that I feel about you that you might not be happy with me expressing out loud. So there's some things that I just don't make it a point of saying to people because it's unnecessary. You know, like I be telling motherfuckers, like, I'm really big on tact. Like, I hate people who consider themselves to be brutally honest, because honesty doesn't always have to be brutal. Like, there's a way of telling a motherfucker that they breath stink without saying, ugh, your breath smell like shit. Like, nigga, you could just hand somebody a mint. You know, like you can genuinely tell somebody, like, hey, I think you need to go brush your teeth, or like you should go have you a drink some water or something, cause nigga, you got a little odor on your shit right now. Like, there's a nice way of telling a motherfucker anything. You know, there's a way of telling somebody that you don't care for their outfit. You know, like a real friend can tell you you got a booger in your fucking mustache, or you got a piece of lettuce in your tooth, or there's something that's off about you at the time. Like, there's a way of expressing that something is not right with a person without hurting their feelings or without coming off harsh. Like, brutal honesty is just a failure to fucking communicate tactfully. That's all that is. Like, you got a limited fucking vocabulary. Like, nigga, I've told people all type of fucked up shit without hurting their motherfucking feelings. You know, certain people deem it to be funny because that's just how, that's just how I am. That's how I talk. Like, a lot of shit that I say is funny. You know, and the thing is, and my sister will tell you, nigga, I don't be trying to be funny. That I wasn't joking. I was pissed the fuck off at the time. I didn't think it was funny. That's just how the fuck I express myself. But at the same time, like a lot of times when you're trying to tell somebody something, you could say some fucked up shit if you funny and they'll laugh it off because it's funny. Like, even with the tone of how you say shit. Like, if you word things correctly, even the tone that you have, you could say some shit and in the right tone, it'll be taken differently. So when it comes to how you express yourself, like, you should be very mindful of your tone. Like in the episode that I did recently about conscious communication, like, Be conscious of how you're coming off. Like, be conscious of who your audience is. You know, who you're talking to. You know, what background they from, what mood they in. You know, like, you might want to sit down for this, because what I'm about to say might fuck you up a little bit. Like, nigga, let me ease you into what I'm about to say, because what I'm about to say is about to be heavy. Like, you know, and you try to find ways to communicate yourself to where what you're saying don't get taken wrong, because context is everything, my nigga. You know, the way that you say shit can change with how you say it. You know, like me and 12 Cal talked about this shit. Like, where you from could mean a lot of shit. You know, what's up? Nigga, I could say what's up in 10 different ways and it could mean 10 different things. So is pull up. I could say pull up meaning, hey man, just come by the house. I could say pull up meaning, nigga, I'm gonna be waiting for you with that click clack when you get here. You know, I could be saying pull up meaning, you know, exercise. Like, nigga, pull up could mean 1,000 things, especially, nigga, the way that you say shit. Your tone is very important. You know, timing is very important. You know, like, when it comes to communication, you got to be very conscious with how you come off. You know, and again, like, it's nothing wrong with, as a man, apologizing when you're taken out of context. You know, it's nothing wrong with bringing clarity when somebody was unclear. It's nothing wrong with giving somebody an understanding when they misunderstood. But the thing about, like I say, with like Aries Spears, and the reason that I say that nigga's such a bitch is because he knew what he said when he was saying it. But he played the victim when the backlash came. Like, nigga, you's a bitch for that shit, my nigga. You was going super hard, and then when you go back to do your video, oh well, all I did was express that I wasn't a fan of his art. I just said that I respect him as a man. I just don't like his art. No, bitch ass nigga, you was never for today was a good day. Nigga, you was a bitch, my nigga. You was going super hard, nigga. Don't act like you just was like, oh, I'm just not a fan of his art. But anyway, nah, nigga, you did a whole little 5-minute bum ass comedy show trying to make niggas laugh at that bullshit. Aries Spears is not and has never been funny. He's a fucking weirdo on some real shit. So it's like, nigga, your bitch ass went real far out of your motherfucking way to shit on Ice Cube. And then when that shit blew back at your bitch ass, you want to play the fucking victim, nigga, you pussy. You know, like, I don't like that type of shit, my nigga. Don't hide your hand now, nigga. Stand on that shit, bitch ass nigga. Oh, I'm not a fan of LeBron. Love Michael Jordan. Love Magic. Not a fan of LeBron. You could have left LeBron out of it then, bitch ass nigga. Oh, you know, love Jay-Z, love Jadakiss, love Nas, just not a fan of Cube. You know, you could have left Cube out of it, bitch ass nigga. You know, that's the thing. Like, I can like A without fucking mentioning B, my nigga. You know, that's the thing. Like, niggas who go out of their way to always express what they don't like, who they don't like, what they ain't feeling. Like, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Don't nobody give a fuck about your punk ass negativity. That shit don't bring nothing positive to the world. You know, motherfuckers like that don't deserve fucking attention and all that old bullshit. That nigga got 1 million followers, so it ain't like I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna say his name on the show. No, I'm gonna say his name on the show. That nigga platform big as shit. That nigga's famous, so fuck him. Whatever. You know, if he hear this shit, good. You know, all that's gonna do is make my platform bigger. Shit, nigga, say my name. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm a comedian. I'm gonna run into that nigga one day. Fuck it, nigga. We could deal with it. Because again, everybody who knows me know, nigga, there's nothing that I say behind your back that I wouldn't say to you. Everybody who know me personally, they know that shit. But what you say, thank you. I'm always saying that being honest and being mean ain't the same. Exactly. 12 Cal said context matters. KC said I always tell my girls, uh, it's not always what you say, but how you say it. Exactly. Throwing rocks and hiding your hand. Exactly. Britt said those people like to just hear they self talk. Exactly. Because that's the thing. Like, what I don't like about Aries Spears is he's notorious for that shit. You know, like he was saying, like, oh, I'm the poster boy for hating because I have an opinion. No, you the poster boy for hating because you be fucking hating. Like, nigga, there's 1,000 ways to say I like this, this, and this without mentioning the motherfuckers that you don't like. You're not a hater until you going out of your fucking way to let motherfuckers know you don't like something. Like, nigga, that question, Big Boy didn't say, who's your least favorite West Coast rapper and actor? Who do you hate in hip hop? Like, nigga, you pried that into the conversation. Like, nigga, you inserted that. You literally said, oh, wow, watch the comments go crazy when I say this. And then when the comments went crazy, yo bitch ass played victim. That's pussy, my nigga. Nigga, stand on that shit. Hey, I said what I said, and I say it to his face. Cause like the niggas who go off like that and talk like that, them be the same niggas that see you in person and want to shake your hand and have a drink and be cool. And oh man, we pieced it up, we was cool. He, when you really meet him, he's a cool guy. He was really nice, man. Well, when I said that I was drinking, like niggas always try to find some old pussy shit when you talking real funky about a motherfucker, then you run into their ass in person, and all of a sudden you all handshakes and kumbaya and we buddy buddy and shit. Nah, bitch ass nigga, say what you said when I wasn't standing there. Like that's the reason, like I said, like I don't make it a habit of speaking negative on people, because if I'm not gonna have that same energy when I meet you, I just shut the fuck up about it. If I feel like you a motherfucker who I don't want to run into in a dark alley, I'ma watch my mouth talking about you. Like even again, if it's a situation where I feel like it might get out of hand when I run into you and I don't want that, I'ma chill. Cause like I said, my nigga, like that's why I don't really talk foul about game like that no more on the show. That's why I don't really talk all that foul about Whack 100 when I'm on this motherfucker. Not because I'm afraid of these niggas, but because I got a partner that makes money with them. Like it don't serve me no positive purpose to speak negative on some niggas that get money with somebody who I got love for. So, all right, cool. You know, Past giving. But at the same time, it's not no situation where a motherfucker be like, hey man, I heard you said this. Yeah, I said that shit. It's recorded. I got a podcast. It's on YouTube and all streaming platforms, my nigga. So it ain't nothing I say on here that I'm gonna be able to take back. So I don't say nothing on here that I plan on taking back. There's just certain shit on here that I could genuinely say, like, hey man, I could have went a lot harder, but I didn't, because I got love for who I got love for. So, I leave certain shit out. There's certain shit that I won't say and I don't have to say, because it's not worth what's gonna happen if I run into the motherfucker who I said it about. But at the same time, it ain't nothing that I'm afraid of. Especially because, like I tell niggas, like, the same motherfuckers who are, and I think I talked about this in the last episode, nigga. A lot of times when it comes to what I don't say, or who I don't say shit about, or what situations that I don't want to be put in, it's not out of fear of what will happen between me and that person, but what'll happen after I do what I do. Like, nigga, do I really want to get into a situation where I'm gonna be put into something where I'm gonna end up having to put my freedom on the line for it? Nah, it ain't worth it. So certain opinions that I have on certain people, I keep it to myself, because again, like, what does it serve me to hate on a motherfucker that ain't got no thoughts about me? Like, what does it serve me to say something negative about a motherfucker that really at the end of the day won't help me or them? Like my whole thing is, especially when it comes to people who I speak negatively about, I'm speaking negatively about them because, number one, that's how I feel. And number two, like, nigga, you ain't on that no fucking way. So it is what the fuck it is. If I run into Aries Spears and he listened to this motherfucking episode in its entirety, all we gonna do is have a fucking conversation. That nigga wouldn't bust a grape in a fucking fruit fight. That nigga ain't throwing rice at a fucking wedding. So it'll be a conversation. Because genuinely, even like Game and Whack 100, I feel like it'll be like the same type of shit. Like, niggas ain't finna do all that, but we all know mutual people, and I don't want certain mutual situations to go foul because of certain shit. That's why, like I say, certain things are just not worth saying, because I don't want certain motherfuckers to have to pick sides on certain shit. But again, this is tactful communication. Like, this is the situations where you do have to be selective about what comes out your mouth, who you speak on positively and negatively, what situations that you speak on that are negative. Because, like I said, it ain't nothing wrong with you're having a bad day, so you're expressing, what went wrong in your day. Like, we all human beings, so of course you want to express that you're displeased about your day. But at the same time, like, I don't like motherfuckers that no matter where you go, no matter what you do, they can find something to fucking complain about. Like, nigga, we at Disneyland. Nigga, the food is good, the rides is cool, and you complaining about the weather. You complaining about the lines being too long. Your feet hurt. Well, take your punk ass to the car then, my nigga. We all having a good ass day. We having a good time. We enjoying ourselves. You're finding some shit to complain about. I don't like them type of motherfuckers. We at motherfucking Roof Chris eating a good ass steak, and you over here like it's greasy, but you eating that motherfucker though. I'm just saying it's greasy. Well, shut the fuck up. You don't need to. That shit could have been left out, my nigga. Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, those are the type of motherfuckers I can't stand. Like, nigga, you will find the one cloud on a sunny fucking day. Like, fuck them type of people, my nigga. Like I always say, dog, like, there's easy ways to express yourself without bringing up the bullshit. Like, you don't got to bring up the one cloud on a fucking sunny day, my nigga. That shit is fucking annoying. Don't never be that guy. It's free to be positive. It's fun to be positive. Being a positive person it makes people want to be around you. It makes people want to fuck with you. It makes people want to enjoy your presence. Like, nigga, you get better results in everything that you do when you have a positive mindset. Like, the funny thing about Aries Spears, like, obviously we all know his name, so he's talented. But the reason he'll never reach the level that he could is because he's a bitch ass nigga. The reason that we see him complain about, oh, I want to be more like Kevin Hart. I want to be on the level of these other comedians. Yeah, nigga, but you's a bitch. That's why so many motherfuckers don't fuck with you, my nigga. Because you always gotta have that negativity. Nigga, negativity follows you because you's a goofy. Like, that's why, like I be telling motherfuckers, like, the reason you see certain people where they at and you see other people where they at is they mindset. A lot of times motherfuckers who always got something fucked up to say is always in fucked up situations. They always in fucked up interactions. They always beefing with some goddamn body. They always into it with some motherfucking body because they always negative, my nigga. That shit can only take you so far. That shit is always gonna keep you in constant motherfucking conflict. Like I be telling motherfuckers, like, nigga, I never wanted to be known as that person. Like, I remember, shout out my nigga Compton Rick Rock. Like, I remember we was talking about that shit one day, like, because Rick Rock is cracking on YouTube. Like, shout out Compton Rick Rock, nigga. Compton ROC dot ROCC. Y'all niggas go follow, subscribe, hit the like button, and leave comments on Compton Rick Rock page on YouTube. Like, we was talking about that shit on the phone one day, like, man, nigga, we trying to get your YouTube cracking, nigga. We should start a beef. I'm like, nope, I'm cool. Like, I don't do the beef shit, especially because I got real love for that nigga, like family. So I'm like, man, nah, because we gonna go back and forth and shit. And I just know me. Like, I don't want to go past the level, and I don't want you to go past the level to where I really start like, now it's real. Nah, hell no. Like, even a manufactured beef, I don't want no part of, because you never know what another motherfucker gonna say and how you're gonna take what they say. Like, they might genuinely be on some, man, we cool. No, I wasn't cool. I ain't like when you said that. Like, that's why I couldn't be a battle rapper. Like I say, nigga, I don't play fight. Like, I don't even do manufactured negativity because it's just not my thing. Like, Rick Rock, he's dope at that shit because Rick Rock, he know how to keep shit playing. Like, he's a master of this YouTube shit. So like when he's in a back and forth with like other niggas on YouTube, like other YouTubers, like he could roast the shit out you and they'll roast, back and forth. And he always win too. And even after that, like he could still keep it play and be cool with niggas. Like, there's a place for it, especially in the YouTube space. But like me personally, I can't do it, my nigga. Like even when it comes to like, my platform in general, like just how I am with the Too Much Game podcast, like I push positivity. Like everybody who listens to this show knows, like that's what this whole platform is about. Like, nigga, I'm teaching motherfuckers to have a positive attitude in all situations, whether things is going good for you or bad for you, my nigga. It's just a better disposition for you to have of being positive, even on your worst, my nigga, because it's gonna get better. And when you approach things positively, even when it's going bad, it's gonna get better faster because of that positive mindset you got. Because you approach something with positivity, it'll get better. It'll feel better, even while you going through it, because you got a positive mindset. But when you got negativity, when you always got something negative to say, negativity breeds negativity. A negative mindset will breed negative results. You always having something fucked up to say will bring fucked up shit to you. Because like they say, my nigga, like nigga, the universe, God, whatever you call it, whatever higher power you believe in, what comes out your mouth will materialize in what happens in your life. If you always speaking something negative, you gonna bring negative to you. If you always got something fucked up to say, you gonna bring fucked up shit to you at all times, my nigga. Like they say, nigga, the tongue is mightier than the fucking sword, my nigga. Like whatever the fuck you got coming out your mouth, like like what they say, like spelling, you casting spells, nigga. That's real shit. Like nigga, that's why I don't say shit like FML. I don't say shit like, oh my god, fuck my. No, I don't even accidentally say stupid shit like that. Like, nope, fuck that, nigga, because I don't want to bring that shit to me. Like nigga, the universe don't know if you making wishes. Nigga, that motherfucker will grant whatever wish come out your mouth. Nigga, whether you saying that shit just to be saying it or you saying that shit in reality, you are bringing that shit to you. That's why I don't speak death on myself. Think about how many rappers have rapped about death and ended up dead. I'm sure they didn't rap that shit to die. I'm sure there wasn't no suicidal raps. But you see, nigga, God brought that shit to him, my nigga. So I don't make it a habit of speaking that way because I don't want it. So I'm not gonna speak it. That's why I don't make it a habit of saying I'm broke. I don't even like saying shit like that out loud. Cause I don't want to bring that shit to myself. Like I don't want no negativity on me, my nigga. That's why me, 12 Cal, Baylor, King Germ, we always make the jokes about each other being rich. We speaking positivity on each other. Nigga, we might say, oh man, I ain't got all that money, but ain't none of us gonna say we broke. Niggas is not finna speak negativity on ourselves. Fuck that shit. Might not have the millions yet. Motherfuckers might not be here yet. Them shit's on the way. But I ain't gonna call myself broke because I don't want to bring that shit on myself. And what you say, Jahan, that's why I appreciate your show. I send it to Rashad and his friends. I love when they listening, message me some specific shit. Had them niggas message me. Shit, I'm cool. Power of the tongue is real. Speak it into existence. Exactly. Because, like I say, my nigga, like, nigga, how you approach life has a lot to do with the results that you get. Like how you speak, how you view things, how you approach things has a lot to do with the results that you're gonna get. Like, nigga, that's why I approach everything that I do and I take it all serious. Like everybody who knows me, like when it comes to the podcast, like nigga, I invested in this shit. My camera look clear, my equipment is cool, my audio is dope because I take this shit serious. I invest in how I am as a podcaster. I take this shit serious. I want good results in what I do, so I take podcasting very serious. When I approach the thing comedy, I take comedy very serious. The reason that I went to New York is to invest in myself. I wanted to go out there and get teaching, training, whatever you want to call it, from somebody who I got a high level of respect for, which is JP Justice. I wanted to go in person with JP Justice so he can show me the game of comedy, nigga, step by step. The reason that I got to where I got to in comedy, the way that I approach comedy, the way that y'all see me on stage and all of that, nigga, I had to go and meet JP Justice in person, get on stages and all of that. Nigga, I invested in myself because I take it serious. I want positive results in everything that I do. So I take it serious. And I approach it with a positive mindset. Nigga, do you think I would have invested all this money in this podcast shit if I didn't think I'd be successful at it, or I didn't think I'd be good at it? You think I would have went all the way to New York if I didn't have a positive mindset, if I didn't think I could be successful at it? No, nigga. But I for damn sure didn't look at it like, oh well, I'm gonna just see how this thing goes. It might work, it might not. No, hell no, nigga. I'm finna go full fucking steam because anything that I touch, I plan to succeed at. So I'm going 100%, my nigga. I plan to succeed in comedy, podcast, anything I put these hands on. I plan for success from all this motherfucking shit. Like, nigga, it's going up. It's cracking. It's gonna motherfucking happen. And what 12 Cal say? Yeah, I'm far from broke. Oh, we know 12 Cal is a million miles from broke, my nigga. 12 Cal and broke is so motherfucking far from each other, nigga. Broke don't know 12 Cal name. Broke ain't never heard of 12 Cal. Nigga, you go call broke on the phone and ask him who 12 Cal is. And nigga be like, who the fuck is that? Broke don't know 12 Cal, my nigga. But like I said, dog, like, and to put a bow on everything, like on the whole episode, like, nigga, it's free to be positive. Like, it's easy to be positive. Like, you don't always got to speak on negativity, negative feelings, who you don't like, what you don't like. A lot of that shit goes without being said, my nigga. Like, I don't even let niggas bait me into certain shit. Like, if a nigga asks me, like, oh, who's your least favorite podcaster? Podcasters who don't take the game serious. Oh, anybody specific? It don't matter. Like, who I don't like don't matter. Especially if it's a situation where they don't affect me negatively. Like, there's podcasters I don't like. There's rappers I don't like. There's music I don't like. There's genres I don't like. There's women I don't like. There's 1,000 things and people that I don't like, don't fuck with, don't feel. But I don't speak on them because they don't fucking matter, my nigga. That's the thing. Like, nigga, it's so much easier to just leave anything that I don't like out of my life. Like, a lot of times you could speak motherfuckers up. You can speak shit up just by saying that shit out your fucking mouth. That's why I don't speak on it. If it's somebody I don't like, all that's gonna happen with me mentioning them is bringing them to me. I don't like them, so what the fuck I want them around for? Same with brokenness. I don't want broke around me, so I don't speak on broke. I don't speak on being broke. I don't speak on niggas I don't like because I don't want them around me. As well as, like, and again, another slight tangent, fucking extending the show. Like, a lot of times the motherfuckers that you don't like, and like, this goes back to what I said about Aries Spears. Nigga, when a dog barks at the moon, don't nobody give a fuck. But when the moon barks back, that shit make the news. So it don't make no sense for you to speak on a motherfucker that you don't like because you putting on a commercial for them motherfuckers. Like, when I've been in conflict with other podcasters, motherfuckers who I didn't like I told them, I'll never say your fucking name on my show. I'm not giving you no motherfucking promo, nigga. Nigga, when I see you, we'll deal with it. When I talk to you on the phone, we'll deal with it. But I'm not using my motherfucking platform to advertise your bitch ass. Fuck you. You not getting no fucking free promo from me. Why the fuck would I say your motherfucking name on here, nigga? That makes you important. You're not important, so I'm not saying your fucking name. You know, again, that's the fucking thing when it comes to you speaking on motherfuckers that you don't like and don't fuck with. You putting on a commercial for some bullshit. Nigga, I'm not giving you that, my nigga. I'm not allowing you the power to get your name mentioned on this motherfucker if I don't like you and I don't fuck with you. Why would I do that, my nigga? You know, like I say, nigga, y'all niggas be doing niggas favors. Nigga, when you subbing a motherfucker on Instagram, when you talking shit on a motherfucker on Instagram, whether you tag them or don't, you're putting on a commercial for them. You're promoting them. Because when you say something fucked up and you put somebody's name next to it, people like, ooh, who's Jingleheimer Schmidt? Let me go see who Jingleheimer Schmidt is. This nigga talking big shit about Jingleheimer Schmidt. Let me go check out Jingleheimer Schmidt. Nigga, I'm not saying your fucking name, man. Fuck you. You ain't getting no commercial from me, nigga. If I don't like you, I don't mention you. You know, like nigga, I'm gonna let your name die, nigga. That's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm not saying your fucking name and promoting you, nigga. Fuck you. What's going on, my nigga? OMG forever. What's going on, Rhonda Clark? Like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, motherfuckers be going out of their way to speak on people they don't like, and you're promoting that motherfucker you don't like. You know, you're bringing attention, you're bringing awareness to a motherfucker that you supposedly don't like. That makes you a fan. That puts you on their fucking that puts you on their street team, my nigga. Like I tell motherfuckers, if you don't like me, nigga, just spell my name right. So when people come to check me out, they'll be like, "Oh man, nigga, you was talking big shit about Uncle Dolemite. Uncle Dolemite is dope. He's a funny comedian. He got a dope ass podcast. Damn, you was talking shit, and I fuck with this dude." Nigga, that's how I started listening to fucking Rush Limbaugh. I would hear everybody talking fucked up about Rush Limbaugh. Like, damn, this Rush Limbaugh must be fucked up. I go listen, like, damn, this nigga spitting though. You know, that's the fucking thing. Like, you be putting on commercials for motherfuckers. I'm not putting a commercial on for a motherfucker if I don't like you. Like I said, nigga, I speak on Aries. That nigga got 1 million motherfucking followers. I hope the bitch ass nigga mention me back because that helps me. But let Aries Spears had 12 followers. Nigga, you would never hear his name on this motherfucking show. Fuck, I look like putting on a commercial for that pussy. Not happening. What you say, KC? If I don't like you, I'm definitely not wasting my time and energy on you. Exactly. You know, that's the thing. Like, you know, when you go out of your way to mention motherfuckers, like, nigga, think about what you're doing for them. You're doing them a favor. You know, like I be telling motherfuckers, like, nigga, your energy is a gift, positive or negative. That's why certain motherfuckers go out of their way to be fucked up because they know if I say something fucked up, I'm gonna get attention from this motherfucker. So let me, you know, like I be telling motherfuckers, your ex keep blowing up your phone, and you like, oh, I cussed that motherfucker out. Yeah, but they was happy to get your energy. They was happy to hear your voice. They was happy that they heard from you. So even though in your head you fucked they day up because you cussed them out. No, nigga, they was happy as hell. Like, oh man, she still care. I could hear it in her voice, boy. She still got love for me. She was screaming, she was cussing, she was so passionate because she still care. You know, nigga, if you was to just hang up the phone, click, that fucked they day up. When they know they can't get no energy from you, that fucked they day up way worse than you cussing their ass out. If you cuss them out, that means you still care. If you just hang up the phone or let that motherfucker ring out, they know you don't care. You know, nigga, some motherfuckers I do block. Oh yeah, nigga, you don't exist no more. But if I'm going back and forth with you, barking with you, that means you matter. You're not getting no fucking energy from me. Zero. You know, because I'm gonna leave y'all motherfuckers with this. Nigga, the opposite of love is not hate. The opposite of love is indifference. The opposite of love is being complacent. You know, because if I hate you, you're either a threat to something I love or you're somebody who I loved at one point. So I still got energy for you. But if I'm indifferent to you, that's the opposite of love because I don't give a fuck whether you live or die. I don't give a fuck whether you win or lose. I don't give a fuck what's going on with you. If I hate you, I'm invested in you. If I hate you, I'm watching you. If I hate you, I'm paying attention to you. But me being indifferent to you, that's the opposite of love, meaning whatever the fuck happened with this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck. He don't exist to me. You know, he's like Charlie Joe from Ohio, Idaho, whatever, whoever the fuck. I don't give a fuck what he do, where he at, what he got going on, because I don't give a shit. I don't love, hate, I don't feel nothing towards him because he don't fucking exist to me. You know, that's the thing, nigga. When you hate a motherfucker, that's an energy. That's a strong energy, nigga. That's a passion. If you truly don't give a fuck about somebody, nigga, show their ass by ignoring they sorry ass. What's going on, Simply Ball Dropping Podcast? You know, so that's the thing, my nigga. Like, don't waste your energy on negativity because your energy, no matter what it is important. It's valuable. You only get a certain amount of energy in life in general, my nigga. So don't waste your motherfucking energy on no type of negativity, especially towards another motherfucker, because whatever it is, it's a gift. And if you don't like a motherfucker, you shouldn't be giving gifts to their motherfucking ass. And I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you would like to support me financially, you can cash at me at Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at Too Much Game Podcast.store. TOO Much Game Podcast.store. Support the fucking squad, Townhouse Media, Sports for Use Podcast, Sports number 4 letter U Podcast with John Watson, my nigga Mark and Nick Freeze. Happy to see that Nick Freeze. It's Nick Freeze's birthday. The Sports for You Wrestling Podcast, Sports number 4 letter U Wrestling on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, leave comments, all that type of shit. The podcast Who Fuck With Me, y'all niggas already know. 12 Cow Podcast. Me and Baylor was just on there, both sides of the flag. Shout out Baylor, BTG for President, Open Run with BTG Podcast. On the motherfucking Brick Row Records. You know, I could talk about this all day podcast with Britt Renee. Baylor Podcast is on Brick's feed, so y'all go subscribe so I can talk about this all day podcast with Britt Renee. You know, she got 3 podcasts on one, nigga. You get a 3-for-1 special. So y'all niggas make sure to subscribe to Britt Renee. I could talk about this all day podcast. And she got merch. You know, get you some merchandise from Britt Renee. You know, I forgot the link to her store, but you know, Britt got merch now. I don't know, what is it, like Britt Renee dot something, but you know, Britt got merch. So you know, follow Britt Renee on Instagram and all that shit, cause she got merch. Shanbypod.com, ChanBepoddin, ShanbyPod.com. She got 200 podcasts. Can't name all them motherfuckers. Yeah, I could talk about this all day on Instagram. The link is in her bio on Instagram. So y'all get some merchandise from Britt Renee. Shout out Pod and Saved Our Marriage with King and Queen John. Rodis Live Podcast. Cool Out Corner Podcast. I'll explain all this later podcast with Big Smash. I just was on there too. You know, follow me on all social medias, Instagram and everything. My TikTok is Yo Mama Boyfriend. I got like 200 new followers yesterday, so that's dope. Like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube and all that good shit. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.